The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele! Takes a shot! It's in!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Zappacosta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pele might just make this. Arsenal finding their passes. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Could be danger here. Another throw-in. Oh no, this does not look good. Skims one in. Mahrez driving on and making good progress. It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yaya Toure. Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. And this is Cruyff. Has a shot!
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? Royce! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Royce. Can he get on the end of this? Now the ball in. No, that's not going to find its target. Nice bit of trickery. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Now this could be a chance. Now he's got space here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Royce. Looking for options for movement. It's a really well-measured ball. He's on it, can he get away? And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had it nicked away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! Son Heung-min tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Mahrez. Now it's Mahrez. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Mahrez. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Zappacosta. Mahrez. Zappacosta. That's Busquets. Spread out to the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Jordi Alba gets into some space. And this is Son Heung-min. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that. And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Georgia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Georgia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Makaleli, and he's there to retrieve it. Threads one in. It's Lewandowski! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Lewandowski has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Zappacosta. Mahrez. And it's Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. That's a cute ball. A header! It's bounced back off the post. Jordi Alba. Son Heung-min. And it's Van Dijk. Zappacosta. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez. Zappacosta. Spread it left. Son Heung-min.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Played over towards the opposite flank. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Royce. Looking for the run. Delivers the ball. Zappacosta could try cutting inside here. And it's Jordi Alba. Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Messi. Number 13, Baggio. Coming on the field,
Kimmich.
number 99, Pushkash.
Lovely pass,
Number
but
8,
can he get there?
Ronaldinho.
It's an
Substitutions taking
imaginative
place.
pass. And this is Pele. Zappacosta. Mahrez. That is good alertness. Oscar. Now it's Mahrez. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's Busquets. Oscar. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely spread. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, that's clever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Puskas! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Morata. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Vrij calmly anticipates. And he was quick to react. Oscar. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mahrez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Place it in low. Cleared without complication. Knocks it out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Son Heung-min.
There will be
And it's
1
Jordi
minute
Alba.
added time.
Defending of the desperate variety. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Now it's Royce. And he's forced to go back. And it's Mahrez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross it. There's the header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Saliba. Rice. Modric. Son Heung-min. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Son Heung-min. And that is a little undercooked. Busquets. Brozovic. Played out to the right. He's got away. Very nicely done. Tries to play it through. Fires it in low. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And here's Royce. Royce delivers. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Jordi Alba. Neither side yet able to find the net. Zappacosta. And it's Royce. Royce. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Owen. Modric. Now it's Yildiz. And it's Modric. Oh, this looks sharp. Batistuta climbs up big. Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rice has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Brozovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Zappacosta. Ball played for Mahrez. And this is Lewandowski. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he cuts out the supply. Jordi Alba. And it's Son Heung-min. That's Busquets. And here's Mahrez. Rice. Modric. Now it's Owen. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Robert Lewandowski.
That gets things going for the second
Coming
half.
on the field is number
So,
13,
45 minutes to turn it round. Scholes. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Brozovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Oh, cracking ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Owen. Brozovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Son Heung-min. Looking to play him in. And he's in on goal. Alexander-Arnold.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Royce. Mahrez. Van Dijk. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, they can break here. Mahrez. Zappacosta. Saliba. Yildiz.
The attendance for this match was 15,601.
Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yildiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mahrez. Busquets. And it's Brozovic. Now it's Mahrez. Mahrez ploughing through the middle. And he's gone backward here. That's Busquets. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Royce.
Yildiz.
Number
Guardiola.
7, Son Heung-min.
He won't be happy with that
Number
one.
25, Maren.
He is just caressing the ball.
Number 10, Oscar. Number 11, Alex Grimaldo. Number 20, Matteo Politano. Substitutions taking place.
Rijkaard. And it's Azar. And it's Aubameyang. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Morata made a good run there. Now it's Yildiz. It's played through for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zappacosta. Busquets. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kukçu. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, some tackle that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Threads one in. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Botafogo are having a ball here.
Georgia really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And he's onside! Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oscar. Brozovic. Oh, super find. Lewandowski gets... It's Lewandowski! Goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
2 added minutes has been
Absolutely
indicated.
no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Now it's Lewandowski. Royce. Zappacosta. Kimmich. And it's Kimmich. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to dink it through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Zappacosta. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Son Heung-min. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Isak. It's a pretty loose pass. Mahrez. It's Kimmich. Zappacosta. And it's Son Heung-min. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Mahrez. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Danger averted for now.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Royce. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! Ribery. Son Heung-min. Out towards the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! Adams can get it clear. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. And it's Son Heung-min. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribery. And the pass is intercepted. Lewandowski. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Ribery. That's tidy. Mbappe. Now the chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Juranovic. Dubravka comes out and deals with it.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Jordi Alba has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Jordi Alba. Royce. And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mahrez. Busquets. Now it's Kimmich. Little pass back. Ribery. Now it's Isak. Well read, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be
Lewandowski. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. And he's managed to get rid. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's Royce. That's been cut out, well played. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. It's Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Beckham. Hazard. And he's intervened well there. Mahrez. Busquets. Mahrez. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Threads one in. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Son Heung-min.
Kimmich.
And it's Son Heung-min. Back into the middle. Oh, played through for the wide man. Van Dijk tries to clear.
The attendance for this match
that's a
was
throw.
17,440.
Mbappe. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Oh, cracking ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6, Robert Lewandowski. Number 25.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Georgia are very much in the
Number
game
7,
and matching the opposition for chances.
Coming on the field.
Oh, well played,
Number
well
10,
sorted out.
Oscar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
13,
The most accurate
Alvaro
pass.
Morata. Number 20,
Kimmich.
Matteo Politano. Number 24.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Substitution.
Foden. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Morata. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Oscar.
Kimmich.
For Oscar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Politano. And this is Morata. And he's gone backward here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Oscar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Busquets gets over and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played back in. And it's big chance! Hudson sticks it away! And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Well, this ended up in no man's land.
Inter really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There will be 1 minute at
Now
a
it's
time.
Insigne.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Morata. And that will be the final act. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this. Lewandowski! Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a searching pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Busquets. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's made its way to him. And the shot's on. And the shot! It's there! And it's Tunisia who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Lewandowski, Mahrez, Lewandowski. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koundé clears. And it's Son Heung-min.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. And that's a poor pen.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
They've played it short. Mahrez. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Dubravka gets rid without sophistication. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, that's been intercepted. Mahrez sends it crossfield. Now it's Son Heung-min. Kimmich tries to... goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tunisia are looking to go forward now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper and claimed it back swiftly. Royce. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. And this is Sané, and it's played in here.
That's good defence.
And the volley. And that is wildly off target.
Tunisia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Zappacosta. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Kimmich. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Sané. Koundé. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's well spotted. It's run loose here. Sané trying to keep this in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking to play him in. That is lovely. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski, Son Heung-min. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Georgia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Royce. Mahrez. Mahrez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, terrible pass. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Tunisia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have
There will
it.
be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for a runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Defending of the desperate variety. Busquets. Royce. And it's Lewandowski. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Son Heung-min! And it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple,
Just
Peter.
a quick
He's
request
going to
today
want
for
them to
everyone to
play
please
at a higher
kindly
tempo,
remove any cars
press
parked
more,
on the
higher
road
up the
outside
pitch,
the stadium.
pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Here we go again.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Aubameyang. He's through here. Sane has it out wide and in space. He rises! And he hits the net! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely.
Great chance! Zappacosta. Kimmich. And it's Lewandowski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Sané. He's had a shot! Mahrez. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's gone for goal. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Royce.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Chance for a shot! And it's Kimmich. And this is Royce.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stefan de Vrij. Busquets. Van Dijk. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good take in a good area. And he's quick to get it clear again. Jordi Alba. It's Kimmich. Rodri gets a foot in here. Great vision. De Vrij calmly anticipates. Now it's Lewandowski. Busquets. Zappacosta. Mahrez. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Van Basten. And here's the chance to counter. Shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. No, he's not getting his way this time. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rijkaard. That's a cute ball. That is good alertness. Kimmich. And this is Lewandowski. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Substitution on the field. Number 97.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Van Basten. Number 11. Sane. Number 10. Ronaldinho. Number 16. Rodri. Coming on the field. Number 5. Robert Lewandowski. Number 20. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oscar.
Number 9. Messi. Number 18,
Jordi Alba.
Savic. Number 22, Wilshere. Substitution.
Zappacosta. That's Busquets. And it's Oscar. Jordi Alba. For Oscar. Stefan de Vrij. That's Busquets. Knocks it out wide. 5 minutes left on the clock. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. Jordi Alba delivers. Messi is there to clear.
There will be 3 minutes
In
added
towards the
time.
back stick.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Beckenbauer, Lewandowski, Beckenbauer, Wilshere, and that's gone loose. And this is Morata, gives it back. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And they've got rid. Out of play for a throw. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min to Jordi Alba. Now it's Haaland. That is Stuta! Oh, it's hit the post! Son Heung-min. And it's Jordi Alba. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Oh, big chance! In he goes again! He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Kimmich. Jordi Alba. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Royce. Passing is crisp and sharp, distributed tidily. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's having a shot! Goal! Besiktas!
The goal scorer for Besiktas.
Besiktas have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now here's the delivery, and he's managed to get rid. It's roll! It's hit the upright. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's had a hit! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Jordi Alba. Son Heung-min, and he's forced to go back. That's Busquets, just coming up to the 30-minute mark, and it's Royce. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Jordi Alba delivers. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. That's been cut out, well played. Son Heung-min. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Busquets. Zappacosta. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's really well cleared. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pinches it off him. Applies the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control. Kimmich. Jordi Alba. Royce. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Royce.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will
And
make
we're off
fine
again.
souvenirs.
Georgia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta's cross. Busquets. It's Van Dijk. Zappacosta. Royce. Now that looks a decent ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found shapes to shoot! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kimmich makes the interception. Royce. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Van Dijk cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Mahrez. Kimmich. And they win it back again.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
The
here.
attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
60,810.
Not the most accurate pass. And he thumps it clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good read, needed to be. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Bellingham clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Spread out to the left. Scholes. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Roberto. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk. Royce. And it's Royce. For Mahrez. Kimmich. Deftly away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's looking wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Busquets. Now it's Lewandowski. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's nice. Tries to pass it through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, no joy this time. That'll be a throw. And here's Raul. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. That has not gone well. And here's Haaland. Raul. Haaland, and the shot! It's a goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. 2 minutes to be added on. Mahrez. Zappacosta could try, he rises! High and ultimately harmless. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game
Hello,
yet to kick
everybody,
off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Torres chasing after it. De Vrij makes the interception. Jordi Alba. That's Busquets.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And that's gone loose. Xavi Alonso. Costa Curta. He's found a way through. Flings in across. And that should get the job done. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Works it forward. And it's White. Now here's the... Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Zappacosta. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Jordi Alba threads one in. He's going for goal! Decent hit and on target. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Kimmich finds himself offside. Cannavaro. Torres is onto it in a flash. Son Heung-min cuts it out. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task duty, did he?
Played with speed from back to front. Great defending, strong and determined. Jordi Alba. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kimmich. Busquets. Chance! He's scored!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Griezmann takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross in. Cleared without hesitation.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
15 minutes till half-time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kimmich. And here's Jordi Alba. And it's Kimmich. And Son Heung-min. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Zappacosta gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here.
Georgia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
White providing an outlet on that flank. Zappacosta. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Son Heung-min. Well, that looks a decent ball. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great vision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Drives it in. Oh, important interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found a way through. That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Georgia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And now a sudden chance to count. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, that was vital. Costa Curta. Xabi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bebeto. There's the shot! Zappacosta. And it's Mahrez. Van der Ven does well to stand firm and defend it. Aims beyond the defence. Hoisted it. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Costa Curta. Steaming on goalwards. Looking for options for movement. And Dijk gets good distance on it.
The attendance for this match was 16,870.
So we've reached the hour mark. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that was very necessary. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Jordi Alba. Torres. Good purposeful running this.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on to replace him
This
is
ended up in no man's
number
land.
11, Alex Grimaldo. Substitution
Xavi
in
Alonso.
progress.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Kimmich. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Played out to the left flank, and it's Grimaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brzezinski,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
he's picked his way through. And a chance!
Brescia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
White tries across. De Vrij with the clearance. Spread out to the left. White. Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Kimmich. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. That's a shade optimistic.
Brescia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That has been cut short. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zappacosta. Kimmich. And he was alert to it. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? And there's a fine touch. Costa Curta picks it up out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. But they've got it again. And it's Brzezinski. Flashes it across. Tries a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy.
You